Let's talk about Facebook. Because, it used to be one thing, and now, well, it's something completely different, isn't it? Today, we're going to break down that huge transformation and really get into how the platform works right now. So, does this feel familiar? You open up Facebook, expecting to see your cousin's vacation photos, but instead you get hit with, I don't know, a dozen cooking videos and posts from people you have never, ever met. If you feel like your feed's been hijacked, you are not alone. And it's not random. This is all by design. I want you to think back maybe 10 years ago. Facebook really felt like a digital neighborhood, right? It was kind of like a private conversation happening between you and the people you actually knew. That cozy feeling is the perfect place to start because it really highlights just how much has changed. To really get what's happened, we've got to compare the Facebook of the past to the Facebook of today. This is what we're calling the Great Feed Shift, and honestly, it explains pretty much everything. Okay, so here's the first huge shift. Back in the 2010s, your feed was all about your social circle, updates from people you actually knew in real life. But now it's just dominated by content an algorithm thinks you want to see. We're talking reels, ads, and posts from total strangers. And that leads to the second, and I'd argue more important change, your role in all of this. See, you used to be the curator. You decided who to friend, who to follow. Now, the algorithm is the curator. It's watching everything you do, every single click, every little pause on a video, and it decides what you see next. You've basically gone from being the editor of your own magazine to just being the audience. This massive change has created something entirely new. Facebook isn't just social media anymore. Nope, we are now living in the age of interest media. So what in the world is interest media? Well, the idea is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. The stuff you see is no longer based on who you know. It's based on what you're interested in. The platform's only goal is to find content, any content, that will hold your attention, and it doesn't care who created it. And how does it learn? By tracking your every move. And it's not just about what you like. If you just hesitate for a few seconds on a video about baking bread, the algorithm takes note. It's like, this person might like baking. Let's give them more. Your attention is literally the currency here. I really love this metaphor because it just makes the change so crystal clear. Facebook was your friend's scrapbook, right? A collection of personal memories. But now, it's a personalized magazine. It's got articles, videos, and ads all curated just for you, designed to keep you flipping the pages. Okay, so this is the part of the shift that really catches almost everyone off guard. It has everything to do with something we do all the time, leaving a comment. And trust me, this is a big one. So, has this ever happened to you? You comment on a post, maybe a reel or something from a page you follow, and you're thinking you're just talking to your friends, but then suddenly you're in a full-blown debate with someone you've never met from halfway across the world. Yeah, there's a reason for that. The whole context of commenting has completely flipped. What used to feel like a semi-private chat, like talking around the kitchen table, is now more like you're standing on a stage making a public statement in a town square. When you comment on public content, your comment isn't just for your friends. It becomes part of this massive public conversation. And here is the crucial point. From this moment on, whenever you write a comment on anything public, you have to operate under this one simple assumption. It is going to be seen by strangers. It's just not a private whisper anymore. It's a public broadcast. So knowing all this, how should we even use Facebook today? It's not about ditching the platform entirely. It's about having a much smarter strategy for it. So here are 4 simple steps. First, always think public, not private. For those personal chats, that's what Messenger is for. Second, lean into groups. They're probably the closest thing we have left to that old community feel. Third, and this is the big one, watch what you comment, always remembering our new rule. And fourth, start using your main feed for what it actually is now, a discovery tool. It's for flipping through that personalized magazine. The big takeaway here isn't that Facebook is broken or that it's gotten worse. That's not quite right. It's just a different animal now. It has evolved from a social network into an interest network, and understanding that evolution is the whole key to using it without going crazy. And I want to leave you with this final thought because it really puts it all into perspective. Every single time you post or comment publicly on Facebook today, just remember, you're stepping onto a much, much bigger stage than you were a decade ago. It's a stage with a potentially massive audience. And once you realize that, you're no longer just a passive user. You're a savvy navigator of this whole new world of interest media.